We don't want to load up now. What, they're going to have the same 9 people?
Welcome back, y'all. You are now
That's cat. I heard Tim talk. I know Perky ain't Tim. See how they try to draw other people in? See how they try to draw somebody in that ain't got nothing to do with nothing? I ain't seen her since she sent that message talking about if something happened to Jay. That's her tag. All that extra, no, that ain't her. Sorry. Just like Vinny. You seen Vinny name pop up on there. That girl ain't nowhere around. That girl done got a new facelift and everything. Real talk. I know she did. She ain't been online. Her Facebook was active, but ain't no new photos on there. Them all old photos. She ain't posted no photos in a while. You see how they just left with that one? Perky Temp. Oh, we gonna cut through their bulls off rip. Stop adding people with these spoof ass motherfucking tags. They just watched me try to load in the lobby 5 times before I switched over to this. Now they mad because I'm on this channel, right? They don't know what to do. But I'm showing on this channel. So nobody think it's nothing unusual the way I load in to the same people lobby on every game. Same clowns. But then they report the channel as hate because I'm bringing attention to this. No, this is awareness, boss. I even said that in the last video. Wasn't nothing to hate about it until dude came in and didn't want to pay me my money. That ain't had nothing to do with no game. But they seem to take my real life and add it to the game every time and try to give me a strike. So, since I caught a strike on that for hate speech for no reason, and there's nothing hateful on there, just awareness, and I states that in the video. So I'm glad they told what date it was on the 19th, so I already know. I ain't been live except on the 19th. So when I got to talking about what I bought from motherfucking Temu, that was the day after talking about what I bought from Temu. Now, everything I bought, don't you know they changed my whole order up? You can't make this up. I bought nothing but eyeglasses, dog. All eyeglasses, spyglasses, and one drone. I got one drone today. And then I go in my shit to see everything I bought yesterday. They done changed it out with a gang of, I don't know, what you call it whatever you want to call it. But it ain't nothing that I picked. I mean, that I paid for, picked and paid for and added to the cart. It ain't none of that. All that changed. Even the drone I got today, the box came smashed. Like they try to damage you. You can't make this shit up, bro. And that's just a cheap one. I ain't even get it for the drone part. I got it for the camera part. That's all I don't even need it to fly. I just need to turn that mug on and for that camera to record. That's all I need it for. See what I'm saying? I ain't buy it to fly it. I bought it for the camera on the mug. So when you buy cameras and eyeglasses and camera surveillance equipment and Bluetooth and what do you call that? Solar panels, because that's what I bought. I ain't get no solar panels. That's what I paid for, solar panels. Solar panel cams. They had a pack of 4 on there. I grabbed them because I got one already, right? And I know that mud bad. It retracts in the dark and all that. But I can't use it because it's programmed to somebody else's thing, right? So I seen they had a pack of 4 of them with the solar panel on there. So I grabbed the solar panel. Look, already hate destroying the vehicle. Why? Can't do nothing to me. They all lower levels. They all lower levels. So you already, I'm the highest thing on here. So this is what I do here. Look, when you're that high, and you know they trying, and you know they on the band street too, right? So you just do this. Now watch how many of them leave. That's all I do anyway, just sit here and do this. So now you're talking about call why Mary. What I'm gonna call her for, so she can set me up. Now that's the chick I just posted online that they just left in jail to die. Well, they left her in jail. That's all. I ain't gonna say to perish, but you know what I'm saying. I have to clear up the way I talk. She was with them, remote viewing. Knowing I knew she was remote viewing. She kept popping at the casino every time I'm talking about going to the casino. Popping up down there at, what do you call that? Sandusky. She popping up at the Sandusky water park when I said I was going to Kalahari. Everywhere I was saying I was about to go on a Friday, Shorty just had the habit of just being there. So I knew she was remote viewing. Gave it away. And then she was at the casino when I said I was supposed to be there. And I was going too. But then she just showed herself. But then when she seen I ain't show up, you could see her crew pop out of nowhere. So I'm like, okay then. But I know she don't go nowhere without herself, no way. But, like I said, I ain't had no beef with her, no way. There was never no beef with her. The beef, like I said, I don't even know where the shit transpired from. From her people in Clyde, bro. That's the only problem I knew I had. Other than they was working with the cops across the street at the hotel. They kicked the window out that mud when I was going at somebody. That was the only beef I knew we had. Other than that, I ain't had no problems, bro. I ain't had no problems till they got the self-snitching. Then I got the recording. Like now, I'm the only one viewing it. And all this. Now, give it a minute till after this go off. You gonna get all kind of reports on my channel, all that. And there's only 2 people subscribed. I'm one of them. And this ain't even on K Grind Time. This on a whole nother channel. When I seen I just caught a strike for no reason, I'm gonna shut that channel down, dog. Cause there's too much evidence on there. You know what I'm saying? And I'd be damned if I lose all that evidence because they want to play little games and try to hide facts through they little, how you call it, they little internet providers and they little Taliban clique. I ain't got time for that. Another thing I ain't got time for is they little chicks keep being all on my motherfucking page. All on my Facebook. Don't you know every time you view my page, your picture pop up on the top of it? I can hit remove 100 million times. pay attention to 3 girls. And it ain't for the reason you want. Look, they talking about chase. Chase for time. Yeah, y'all own some time. I'm not joking. I'm gonna tell you what got that channel took down, right? I was just sitting here thinking about an island, right? I'm like, damn, how do you buy an island? And that's what I was thinking about. How do you buy an island? Then you think of the people that with the island. Then you get to thinking of the names of the island and who own islands and what they do on them islands. See how that get to run through your head, you know. Then I was online, and I'm gonna tell you what made them report that mug. And that was the Day Channel when I sat there and said that the mailman came asking about that Mexican girl up on the end. I told him right where they both live at. I'm gonna keep it real. I said you got one that live down here on the end, and you got one that live down here on the end. Either way, either 2 ends, you can't go wrong. I don't even want to know her name, dog. So I'm gonna tell you right where the 2 females stay at. On the end down there and on the end down there. You can't go wrong. Oh. I just been seeing new names I ain't know. Yeah, that ain't my business what they order. But I'm saying, you want to see some ID? There like that. I know Shorty order packages in the back. I don't know what they do up front. I don't even pay attention. I just know they go in up there. Okay, you're gonna take you back. I know what they here for. When you know what they here for, man, ain't nothing to talk to them about. Don't give them nothing to argue with you about. None of that. They already done showed their hostility several times. Yeah, but this dude, man, just stole like $450 from me this week, though. And that's what y'all heard. That argument right there, and that's what they had to take off. And then he tried to come in and just hand me that same phone. He's gonna watch. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna have the camera on tomorrow. He's gonna come in tomorrow and try to hand me that same $450 he stole. So then I had to remind him. I reminded him yesterday. I said, I'm not gonna worry about it because it's about to, when he make this the error that he was about to make, I should have let him make that error. Because you know what I'm saying? When you work, you know all the hours you make, right? You work 8 hours a day. Hold on, let me go ahead and hit the calculator real quick. I can pull that up in a minute. Do this the right way. Now, 8 hours a day times 17 is $815. Now I just wanted to show you how he was trying to play his game. And that's for 6 days because he worked Monday through Saturday. That's $816. That's 808 subtract 8 hours. Now, that's at $17 an hour. Even at $15 an hour, the nigga's supposed to bring in 600. So that's why he came with that full price shit. Oh, I signed up because I worked here before and I can do an assembly line. And no, I thought they was letting you off because Monday you had off. Now it's because you can do an assembly line, you can work tomorrow. No, bro, don't come playing them head games. I ain't even said nothing to him. I lay here and finished getting some sleep. Woke up, went and got me some Rellos and some blunts. So, like I said before, something weird as fuck going on, and I'm trying to put my hands on it. All I know is I got black trucks and black SUVs circling me, parking all around me. I mean, like, certain niggas I keep seeing. I ain't trying to be racist, but I'm just telling you, I just talk like this due to the fact that, you know, I'm urban. I keep seeing the same brothers in different cars pulling up to Speedway like they want to dump. I just keep ignoring that shit, though. I mean, like, for real, just imagine if I just took off on a nigga because they parked a certain way, coming out of Speedway. After everything I done been through, I couldn't be wrong, could I? That's why I ordered the metal glass. Too many times I done came out of Speedway and seen these cats that's been on this game with this fly shit. And I just look at them like they're gonna try to move. Then I try to keep everything like everything not a conspiracy, right? I say I'm going to re-up on my bear spray, ain't no bear spray. I say I'm about to go buy a Cadillac, and all of a sudden the Cadillac gone. I say I'm going to buy an RV, the RV gone. Since my mom, I found out my mom on some bullshit. She just been on some bullshit, boss. I'm gonna keep it real. OG just been on some bullshit ever since I found out, dog. I'm like, I'm gonna hold that in. It just, when you sense stuff, it's always go with your instinct.
Hey, so
But like I said, I get tired of watching all these niggas keep, they knowing they going to prison. They knowing they going to prison, bro. They done watch how many of them go down. They either going to the grave or they either going to the grave or jail. I mean, he's life sensitive. Oh, I love this. See, they don't be having these like this, man. Now imagine they put some wheels on one of these. You see what I'm saying? Imagine they riding around with some wheels on one of these. This is what I've been wanting to do, boy, on the game, but I can't do it. I've yet to see one of these on some wheels. I ain't about to do it right now, though. That's dope.
Okay, I got stuff to do. You need something, huh? One of your rides? Let me know. It's coming at you. All right, I'll get back to work.
See out here, I don't know what you are doing. I thought you wanted something. I went in here. You follow me. I said, hey, you want some cars? Got cars. I'm out of here. this nigga.
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels?
He ain't have no choice but to come correct, bro. Just keeping it real. I told you, you can't do math, bro. And I don't even be beating him. It's just when you know. When you just know, man. Like I said, I don't do nothing. I just sit here.
I'll bring it to you. Aight, I'll get back to work.
And then, you know, you don't expect for a person to steal from you. I had to plan like they just paid you to. They pay you and steal the money right back. And that's some crazy shit. They talking about the little $20. Like, hey, yo, bro, at the store. Let's not go there, bro. We just gave her the 20. That was it, bro. You know what I'm saying? When they think they know so motherfucking much, that's already calculated in what this boy done took from it. I told you. It ain't no $450, dog. You can't, I got all the receipts on the table, bro. Every receipt that I went to every store. Everything I spent only came up to like $230 out of $800. That left me every bit of that left me every bit of some change, y'all. Out of 800. That left me $5.70, y'all. That boy stole $335 from me, $34 from me. Around that range right there. keep it all the way gutted with you. Then a $50 goddamn gift card. Guaranteed facts. No makeup, no head game. That's what he stole back. I told him how he made his mistake. He did the same ones again. The only difference was I ain't have no ones to get back. You see what I'm saying? If I gave a chick at Speedway 20 then come home, I ain't have no ones. I ain't had ones to the next day. And I set them to the side in my wallet. And then when I wake up, I got ones mixed in my 20s and 50s. I said, what? 20? I got 21s and 50s. I said, no. All these ones sitting over here is for a reason. They all $1 bills. He messed up and replaced all the 20s what he took with the $1 bill. I just counted it. He was slick with it too. The wallet wasn't doing nothing but sitting there. The boy walked by, swooped that motherfucker up, went in the kitchen, took what he took out of it, replaced what he did. Because I'm watching him. And the whole time, I seen the wallet when it went missing. I'm looking for the motherfucker. I'm like, damn, where that motherfucker go? It was just sitting there. It was on the chair. When I turned around, that motherfucker was like cocked open in the tote. Like he just threw it in the tote. So I just grabbed it and put it back on the chair. And just went to sleep and woke back up. I'm like, okay then. Told you that's how he been doing it. Stealing the money back slowly. Like I said, man, that's why I record it. If I don't record it, it's like it never happened. Then you know it's really real because they go right after I record it and they go right and record it. No, that ain't no YouTube nothing. They done went from age restriction to hate to all kind of goofy. So that means if somebody did that purposely. And I ain't even really been talking to nobody on here. My mic for the end game is off. So I know I really ain't saying nothing too bad for them to try to give my channel a strike. No hate, nothing. There wasn't nothing hate about it. I even stated that in there. I even said that's how they was gonna label it too. That's the sad part. When I said the tools that they was gonna use in the video, and it ain't even come off like that. They can talk all that E-Dog stuff all they want. He in jail. See how they keep trying to bring it back on my brother? Ain't got nothing to do with him. He doing life like half of they people about to do life. You see what I'm saying? See how they tell it? Talking about E-Dog? No, E-Dog doing life. E-Dog been sentenced for how many months? He been sentenced. Even before E-Dog was sentenced, this been going on. So this ain't E-Dog. This E-Dog ain't Lord. E-Dog doing life. then you go on my YouTube channel, and then you find out who Rod the Butterfly is. I told you how they all together. Look, Rod cool with, what's her name? What's the other terrorist name? That Sharp, that first interview with Sharp when he first came out. I can't think of that terrorist name. Fine little light skinned girl. That's Rod family. That's how I knew. You know what I'm saying? They be thinking they so smooth with that though. And you know they all cool with, how you call it, stage producers and YouTubers. I mean, I'm gonna give you the biggest game ever though. Here go the biggest one. This is how you know they all connected. Watch Adrian Boner and D. Just watch the parties they go to and look in the background. You can connect the dots right there. Just off them two mugs right there, you can connect every dot. Just by watching them, they all do the same shit. They basically tell on themselves without me even saying it. Is it a miracle that they all into boxing and shit like that? Think about the ties, man. They all into boxing now. Before they was all into gambling. Now all of a sudden that's too hot now. Now they all into boxing. Message. Oh, that shit hit deep, nigga. They don't want you to catch on to the links. Shit, when you catch on to the links, you get to seeing the same motherfuckers you watch it on TV, on tarot readers, all in the background at Dean the Great's parties. You see porn stars in the background at Dean's parties. They live stream now. You can't help but put them all together now. I'm about to get off of here. It's 4 in the morning though. I just wanted to say a few words, that way they can see why they're gonna ban this one. Real talk. Okay.